far has this offensive line come this far?
Came a long way. We really have. Coach Warner brings a different attitude to the whole line. We really getting a lot of things going this year. In practice, you feel the energy. You feel everything. And, we've come a long way.
You know the story with this offense the last couple seasons, with how great the defense has been. People have pointed to the offensive line. Can it be a strength this year?
Yeah, it is a strength of our offense. Our offensive line will be the one strength of our offense this year.
What gives you so much confidence in that?
You'll see. You'll see.
You got a tease?
Nah. We just going to work. That's all I can say.
What has Coach Warner brought to the offensive line, and what has he done to change the culture there?
Coach Warner's a very wise man. He knows a lot of different things. He knows, he just knows a lot. He's been around so much. He's been coaching for so long. He's been able to share some of that experience with us. Some of the things he's learned along the way. He's been teaching us a lot of things, and we've been implementing it into our game, and it's really shown, and it's really been paying off.
Has the offensive line benefited from the fact that there's like a little bit more streamlining since last year you had one coach overseeing the tackles and the other in the interior? Does it help having just one guy?
I don't really see like a difference really. It's just I'm not really sure.
What do you like about John Runyon at left tackle?
John, John's talented. We got a pretty athletic offensive line. We have a lot of competitions, who's most athletic, and John's up there. John's really athletic. He's really talented too, really smart. He's one of the older guys on the offensive line actually, so it's good to have him on there too.
What do those contests entail?
Sometimes we do, big man, wide receiver, DB, one-on-ones. We'll race once in a while. We'll do little things like that.
He's one of the older, you're one of the younger. You let center steal a spot where you have to lead. Are you comfortable with that part of it?
Yeah, I'm very comfortable with it.
You a vocal guy, or how would you describe yourself?
I don't have a voice right now. I'm yelling all day. So, I'm pretty vocal on the field. I have to make a lot of calls. I have to communicate, because if I don't, we can't function. So, I love that role. I love being a vocal guy. I love, being able to communicate and lead things.
So you say it's not a matter of if the line is going to be a strength. You say it already is.
Yeah.
Can you give us insight into why you are so confident? Why that's the case when last year maybe it wasn't?
It just feels. You can just tell. It's just one of them things. Like if you were out there watching practice, you could see the offensive lines improve so much, and it's just, it's just a great thing to watch. It's just, you can just feel that we've gotten better, and you feel, when you do different things, you run different plays, and we get a lot of things done that we couldn't do before. We're doing a lot of things better now.
You say your voice is hoarse. How much have you taken it upon yourself to communicate at the line of scrimmage, in the huddle, with every set you guys go out there with?
A lot of this is on the line of scrimmage. I do extra. I can be vocal sometimes. So, most of it's from making calls and doing everything else. And other things are just just being loud and having fun on the field.
But you're the captain of the line, I would say, in that sense, right? Communicator. Would you think?
Yeah, you can say that.
How much have you taken? How much serious of a role have you taken in that sense, and how much does Coach Warner push you in there?
It's been a serious role for me to be a leader on the offensive line. Being as I'm so young, I'm not the only leader on the offensive line, but I have to step up to the plate and take a bigger role than a younger guy really would. Being as though I'm the center, I have to be able to communicate a lot of things, recognize a lot of things. I have to be able to do things that I have to make veteran decisions. I have to be able to think like an older person. I have to be able to do a lot of things like that. And having Ben Brad sitting next to me, makes it a lot better. Somebody that's been doing it for a while. It just makes my job, a lot fun, a lot more fun. Just it's good.
And this is why you came here, though, yeah, to fill that role, to do all the things you just said, play center.
Yeah, something I've been doing my whole life. So, in high school, I'm used to making all the calls. I'm used to doing everything. So, taking this role now is it's a bit of a step up, but I love it.
The defensive linemen are competitive with you, but do they tell you guys can they tell that you've improved? Do they talk to you about that?
Yeah,
What do they say?
They've told stuff like that. They haven't. When they get beat, they don't really like to tell us that they got beat. But defensive line, you could tell you can tell that they know that we've gotten better.